No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Alright guys, welcome back to more Ignorance in Basketball. Before we get started, I just want to congratulate Steph Curry on... Just kidding. I would never congratulate Steph Curry on anything he did because I don't like him. He's good at basketball. Doesn't mean I have to give a shit. I'm not a Steph simp. Let's get into the game.
These two teams have played each other already twice, each winning once.
Was it twice? I thought they only played once this season.
Great job getting the ball inside.
One was in the fucking preseason. Beginning was ugly. I mean, when Crowder's hitting fucking 2 dribble pull-ups, you know it's a good day.
A hamstring issue, and he's still a week plus away.
He said a week plus away from playing. One of you guys told me he'd be back next game, so you're a liar, whoever you are. I don't remember. I think it was Electric. For those of you who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, get on Discord. We may or may not have watched the last 2 games together. Who knows what happens? I don't know. That's tough. That's not your game. We could live with that. We could live with that. I don't know what's going on with Portland because I don't watch them because, like, why would I? But they've lost, what, 6 in a row now? Damn. I mean, I remember when Portland was just like the team that's just gonna... That looked like a carry, I'm not gonna lie to you. But it wasn't because the man's talented. But when Portland was just the team that was just gonna get bounced in the first year after year after year, but like, damn, now you guys aren't even gonna make the fucking playoffs? For real though. You could say, but what about CJ McCollum? I mean... Devin Booker's been out for a minute. Suns have only lost 2 games. So, don't want to hear it. And they've had... And for one of those, there was no Booker or DA. All you had was fucking JaVale McGee, who has asthma. And just could not stop fucking fouling in this damn game. DA had to play with like 50 fucking minutes. Norman Powell looks like a character in Rocket Power, and if you disagree, you're lying to yourself. Shout out to Cameron Payne for doing his thing. Yeah, get out, you're too small. McGee, like, kills it if you put a small lineup against him, but if he's playing against, like, a competent center with actual size, it's, you know, sometimes it's not the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. That's all I'm trying to say. See, on Discord, I may or may not have mentioned, like, when I saw this point in the game where the Suns just couldn't really get past, like, that little 10, 12-point lead, they just kept going back and forth, I was like, that's not a good sign, because Portland cannot make a fucking shot, and they're still right there. I sensed a comeback. How did I know that was going to happen? Because I'm a basketball genius. Also, Elfrid Payton. I don't think I still haven't seen him make a fucking layup yet. Every time. It's incredible. This has to be like a record. Say CJ McCollum has a collapsed lung? I'm like, what the fuck? What year is it? But that happens to people. It's too easy. Yeah, and they had a lot of turnovers. Probably because they were trying to feed DA, and we all know how that goes. This man dips his head and pause. Dips his hands in fucking hot butter every game.
And 3 of 17, the Blazers are from 3.
Dude, Mikhail's getting beat up. Fucking pick and rolls are no joke.
With another assist.
Well, guys, Chauncey
Billups came back, not surprised. Larry Nance, silly ass name.
Major picks, free every NBA on TNT telecast.
Oh, that's too easy, bro. It's disrespectful. Disrespectful. That's
the best 3-point shooter on this team here early in the second half. And keeping Ayton in
He
front
tried
of
it.
him, making it tough
This is my favorite play of the game.
Interception there by Bridges on the pass by Lillard. 3.
There's nothing more he could have done. You get a steal to a 3, all one person. What more do you want from the man? Portland fans, if you're watching this, first off, I'm sorry that your organization is so incompetent. I'm not actually sorry. I think it's funny because I want you to fail. But what do you guys think? Should they blow it up? They were talking about that a lot on TNT. Should you just say fuck it, Lillard? CJ, yeah, out. I feel like CJ McCollum is always hurt, and that's why the Trailblazers are always mediocre. Like, this motherfucker is never fucking healthy.
Lillard, he's got 17. Simons 3.
I think you should just trade CJ and keep Dame.
Suns are led by
But
14.
that's just me.
Blazers are led by 2, and right now it's
Because your
the
defense has
Utah
always
Jazz.
been ass.
And now 4 with a nice move and a timeout taken. Covington got the roll.
And the offense is like, I think it's better than last year, honestly, from what I'm noticing. I'm not just seeing fucking Damian Lillard shoot 50 fucking half-court threes every game. Actually getting like open shots. They just weren't making them. At least this game. I still can't believe they lost 6 in a row. Like, what happened? What changed? You cannot just say CJ's been out. Like I said, Suns haven't had Devin Booker for how long? I mean, I know you're not on the Suns level, but still. I mean, it's not even close, but still, like 6 in a row? Fuck.
Portland needs more of that defense.
That's too easy, bro. What are you doing? When's the movie coming out? That's all I want to know. Yuck. That was gross.
He's played 6 spots. He's played the 4. Now he's playing the 5. He's already got 5.
Can we please get like actual commentators? Is that what they're called? Can we get people who are like trained to do that? Not just like old coaches who keep talking about nothing. And their voices are always hella annoying. And I know some of you are saying your voice is hella annoying. And to that I would say, bitch, watch something else. Like, I want to hear the crowd, but I don't want to hear people fucking chirping in my ear every 3 seconds, you know? It's annoying. Yeah, Tony Snell went the fuck off. That was annoying. Like, bitch, who even are you? Oh, that's too easy. Too small. Too small. It's funny because, like, Damian Lillard is supposed to be the clutch dude, right? Like, Dame time, all this shit, but I mean, if you watch the game, I saw a difference. What? It's too easy. Cam Johnson, prettiest jump shot, top 3, prettiest in the league. Underrated. That's too easy. You're too small. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's crazy how Chris Paul just is so in control in the 4th. Like, every shot they're getting is a good shot. No turnovers. Wide open shots. Like, look at the difference. You see, like, the fucking panic, like how you had to make something happen, even with an and one, which is like damn near best case scenario, right? That was a tough shot, though. Like, as soon as I say the Suns are getting easy ass shots, they take a really tough shot. Got lucky. If he had made that, probably would have been over.
Nurkic does a great job on the board.
I just want to say that I called that he would miss one. Called it. I could see it in his eyes. Called a timeout. Hated this shot. This is where you need Devin. Hell, even Shamet would have been a good option. Well, not great, but... Yeah. Why did Cam Johnson have to go against like the most athletic motherfucker on their team? Also called he would go 1 of 2. Called it, dude. I saw the fear in his eyes. His eyes were watery. He looked like he was about to start crying. I don't want to hear anything about Chris Paul not being clutch ever again in my fucking life. And I don't ever want to hear shit about no Dame time. How many options are options? How many chances did he have to win this game? Like 3? Capitalize on none of them. Spoiler alert. The Suns win. That was a hell of a highlight. Got him. Got him. Shout out to Campaign though. What a fucking dime. DA. Your touch is excellent. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay, fair enough. And that's a wrap. And that's a wrap. Coming up in the end of a back-to-back, you could tell Dame's like, fuck, I hate this motherfucker. Motherfucker always beats me. Like, I still am shocked that the Trailblazers have lost 6 in a row. I just don't get it. Again, I don't watch them because I don't hate myself, but I just don't get, like, why are they ass now? Is Chauncey Billups that bad of a coach? Is it just they have to adjust to the new coaching? Is it because of Lillard's injury? Even with all that, they shouldn't. Their roster's not that bad. I mean, they got a solid roster. Nance, Nurkic, fucking Norman Powell, Rocket Power. Lillard, even if he's fucking 50% of what he is, he's still really good, right? So I'm like, what is going on? I mean, 6 in a row, that's like Minnesota numbers. What the fuck are we doing? Get this shit off my screen. I don't want to look at that shit. Look, man, there will be no Steph Curry fandom in this fucking cult. 0. I have 0 tolerance for that bullshit. All right, let's look at the numbers because I have yet to look at them. We're seeing a lot of this now, and I get it. No Devin makes sense. The Suns have definitely had trouble scoring without Devin. It's really starting to show. But, like, Chris, you could average this if he wanted to. The motherfucker just doesn't. I don't know why. Okay. Let's get into it. 111 to 107. Rebounding battle was about the same, 49 to 48. 30 assists to the Trailblazers, 23. They both had 7 steals. 0 blocks for the Suns, which I feel like is bullshit. Damn, finishing with 14 turnovers when I think they had like 11 in the first half is muy bien. 47% from the field, 80% from the free throw line. Chris, you missed a crucial one. I will never forgive you or forget that. 35% from the free throw or from the 3-point line, or 36. I'll be nice and round up. Well, let's see what the Trailblazers did. They shot 42% from the field, 64% rounding up, being nice, percent from the free throw line, which is fucking god awful, and 32% from the 3-point line, which is bad. It's not terrible, but it's bad. All right. Landry Shamet. You see, like, how does he shoot damn near 40% when all I see is like 2 for 7, 1 for 5, 3 for 10? Like, how? He's paying somebody. I swear he's paying somebody. 7 shots, 7 points is not gonna get it done, Landry. Okay? It's not good enough. I need you to put up fucking Landry numbers and stop putting up shovelhead numbers, because what you're doing is unacceptable. DA was fucking amazing. I mean, playing 45 minutes after coming back from probably the flu. They said a non-COVID illness. Man said he lost 10 pounds. Was that for the story? Was it reality? I don't know. I do think he looked a little bit thinner, and when you're fucking 12 feet tall, 10 pounds, what is that? It's nothing. So, I mean, this was huge. 12 of 17 from the field. Shovelhead, take notes. No threes. JaVale McGee, take notes. 28 points and 13 boards. The man was phenomenal. Elfrid Payton took 1 shot, and I'm pretty sure he got blocked again. It's like, is he trying to set a record for, like, how many games in a row can I get blocked? Because you're about to hit it if you haven't already. I feel like he probably has hit it and has doubled it by now, because it's just... It's insane how many times I've seen this man get blocked. It's like, it gives me hope. Like, maybe I can be in the NBA if that's all it takes. Play good defense and get blocked all the time. I mean, I feel like I could do that, I'm only 25. I haven't hit my growth spurt yet. Maybe I can get another, like, 4 or 5 inches, and, we'll see what happens. Mikal Bridges played his ass off. I mean, I don't want to give Reggie Jackson any credit, but he is good. And, like, guarding him for a game and then getting on a plane and having to guard Lillard right after that, I would imagine, never done it, but I would imagine is pretty tough. I was surprised that Monty didn't play him in the 4th, but when I listened to the interview, he's like, yeah, I just wanted to give him some fucking some rest because he looked exhausted. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. better than Landry. 3 boards, 2 assists, 8 points. I don't know if it's like harder for Mikal because like, you know, maybe he's getting more attention on the defensive end because Devin's not playing. But you would think, right, like with no Devin, Mikal would be scoring even more. But his numbers have been lower lately. And, you know, I'm not throwing shade. The man's been playing excellent defense. But, I mean, Mikal, I feel like you could be averaging 20 right now if you wanted to. I don't know, you know, but it's a feeling in my gut. Here's another fucking stat I hated to see. Chris Paul, old as hell, playing 41 minutes. I mean, they needed him for sure. Again, I don't ever want to hear anybody say Chris Paul's not clutch. He hit the game to fucking... Like, how many game-tying shots or assists did he have just this game alone? Exactly. 10 of 19 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. He almost had a fucking 24-point triple-double if he had 2 more boards. 24 points, 14 assists, 8 boards. Shooting better than 50% from the field, 100% from 3. I mean, you know, I would say that is muy bien. JaVale McGee only played 8 minutes and had 5 fouls. So that's the kind of day he had. 2 of 2 from the field, though. Landry, take notes. Still has 7 boards and 4 points. Cameron Johnson, I feel like if you're going to ramp up anybody's minutes, it should be his because he seems more than competent. 32 minutes, 4 of 14 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3. Landry, that's still better than you. I don't give a shit. 12 points, 1 assist, 8 boards. And he had some crucial rebounds late. I didn't forget. Dario Saric did not play. Put him at the bottom, please. Cameron Payne showed up. He had a big night. 6 of 14 from the field. It's crazy how much worse 6 of 14 looks than 7 of 14. But it looks so much worse, even though it's damn near 50%. 2 of 3 from 3, though, and he hit that huge one late. He had a really tough layup late, too. I mean, this was a good game for him. 17 points, 5 assists, 3 boards. And he played 34 minutes. I feel like he should be getting a lot more of the minutes. Like the Ish and the fucking Alfred minutes, even though they played Alfred and Ish, I guess, like with a campaign. No. No. Just surround him with fucking scores or something, you know? Like, I don't... Give the fucking... I mean, look. This is how I feel about Alfred. Like, we know he can play a lot better than he is, right? So I say give it a couple more games. I just saw that the Nets signed Langston Galloway. I'm like, dude, I would much rather have Galloway than fucking Elfrid Payton right now. I didn't even know he wasn't in the league. I'm surprised his Suns didn't pick him up. And it was for like $100,000 or some shit. I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing. It's just a 10-day. I mean, damn, imagine making like over $100,000 for 10 days of work. Sign me up. But yeah, because he played well for them. He had like a couple games where he like went off. I was surprised. I mean, I guess the roster's full, but like, you can't take Ish's spot. You know, I'm not trying to take the man's job from him, but let's be realistic. If we're looking for guard minutes, I mean, I feel like Galloway is your guy. You know, he can play make. He definitely can score. So, and his defense was never like bad. It was like average. So that one confused me, but you know, I'm not the GM yet. Working on it though. Jay Crowder played a lot of minutes, 38. You know, he's not old, but you know, he's no campaign. 5 of 11, 1 of 4 from 3, 11 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. I would say this was a solid win. You know, on the end of a back-to-back where you have to travel to, those are tough. Again, like NBA, bitch, I know you're listening. If you're gonna make teams, especially teams with Chris Paul, old as hell, play back-to-backs, why can't you just have them at home so they at least don't have to fucking travel? Like, damn, what is your problem? What is your problem? But yeah, guys, I think that's it. Great win. every time it's close, I just expect the Suns to win, which is crazy. What team has that much, like, who has that much faith in their team where it's like, oh, it's 2 minutes and they're down by 3, the Suns will win. And they just keep doing it. I feel like the last close game they lost was when fucking Harrison Barnes, who is a nerd, proven fact, when he hit that buzzer beater, that was like months ago. I mean, I guess they did go on like an 18-game winning streak, so they didn't lose for like over a month, but I don't even remember when that fucking game was. And it was like, that was a game they were not trying. So last year, somebody said in the Discord, I feel like the Suns definitely would have lost this game. And they just keep winning close games over and over and over again. And I always say late game execution is a telltale. Guys, I don't know. Ever since I've been sick, I feel like I'm losing grasp of the English language. Late game execution is a telltale sign of playoff success. As long as our boy Alfred ain't getting no fucking minutes, we should be good. And Devin, fucking everybody, get your damn injuries out of the way now. If you got some hamstring shit, take your time off now. Suns had a lot of luck throughout the entire season with health, except fucking Chris Paul's wrist and Devin Booker's hamstring at the end. The finals, that was not great. Thanks, Patrick Beverly, you piece of shit. But, yeah, get the injuries out of the way now. Jay, if you got some ailments, take some time off when Devin gets back. Chris Paul, we know you're old as fuck. I know you're eating your vegetables, and we love that. But, take a couple games off if you got a fucking, toe injury or whatever the fuck, whatever bullshit you may or may not have. Landry, yeah, you feel free to take some time off, but a healthy Frank would be nice. That Clipper game was rough. You just had literally just JaVale McGee, who can play 23 minutes a game because the man has asthma as a grown adult in the NBA. And I don't know how science hasn't figured that out yet. You would feel like they would have. I mean, you can fix my eyeballs, but you can't make me breathe better without a fucking inhaler. Like, what is this? What is this? Ed, and Eddie? Like, what are we doing? And I don't know what that means, but it felt right when I said it. So, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.